New this morning, a Metro Nashville police officer is grateful to see this Easter Sunday. It's after he was diagnosed with cancer on his wife's birthday. Colorectal cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in men and women combined in the United States. It's led to a battle that Sergeant Kerry Briley says left him with a lifetime of lessons.
I'm kind of talking to my wife and telling her, hey, you need to go first thing tomorrow and start planning, some vacation time, to do those things that you just hadn't had a chance to do.
It's a conversation no husband wants to have with their wife, but it's one Metro Police Sergeant Kerry Briley will not forget, finding out on her birthday that he had cancer.
I went to the emergency room and it was on a Friday night after I'd had a stomach ache all day long.
Briley was 45 years old at that point in 2019 and lived a healthy lifestyle, so he didn't expect his doctor's prognosis.
He finally came in about 11 o'clock that night and approached it very well. He's like, hey, he goes, I found out what the problem is. He goes, and it's not good.
Briley had colon cancer that had spread to his liver. Doctors at Ascension St. Thomas presented him with a plan along with a simple but important piece of advice.
It was said and done. I remember asking the doctor, I'm like, what can I do to help myself? And I'm like, do I need to, what kind of diet do I need to be on? What kind of supplements do I need to be taking? Stuff like that. And he said, my advice to you is very simple. He goes, don't stop living.
He remained in the hospital for several days.
The toughest part for me was after I left the hospital, waiting those 2 weeks to start chemotherapy.
After a lengthy and difficult battle that included chemotherapy and surgery, he is now cancer-free and back to active duty for the East Precinct.
I find myself faced with things that probably before the cancer diagnosis, I might be afraid to do or things being afraid to try. And I have to remind myself, I'm like, hey, you're a cancer survivor. There's not much, you've been faced with a lot of fears that you've overcome.
Fears he overcame to get a new outlook on life. He says a recent trip to the mall proved it all too well.
The lady at the counter was like, you can get this thing, a small bottle of perfume, which was exactly what my wife had. She goes, or you can get this gift box. And I'm like, she's been through quite a bit. There's nothing special about this day, but I'm not going to be scared to buy that gift box. I know that may sound kind of silly, but that's kind of the mindset that you get into, is that take advantage of opportunities to be nice, be a good person to people.
Our thanks to Sergeant Briley for sharing his story with us. We just wrapped up Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Colon cancer rates are higher in African-American men. Last fall, the death of actor Chadwick Boseman helped raise awareness for colon cancer because he was just 43. Ascension St. Thomas Dr. Patrick Wolf says it's not common for people under the age of 50 to be diagnosed with colon cancer, but he is seeing it happen more often, and he credits that to people being more aware of the need to be tested.
For an average risk patient, and that's someone who doesn't have a family history of colon cancer, no personal history of colon cancer, screening typically starts at the age of 45. And the gold standard for that is typically a colonoscopy. Screening typically is recommended if there are no polyps found every 8 to 10 years up until the age of 75. And then it's kind of on a case-by-case basis after the age of 75.
Experts say almost 150,000 people will be diagnosed with colorectal cancer this year. You can visit ccalliance.org for more information. Mary?